If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please consider liking it because I'm terrible at FIFA and I need all the self-esteem I can get. If you're interested in football shirts, football boots or anything football related, go check out my Depop. The link for that is also down below. And if you do need any coins, head over to u7buystore.com. Use the code TVM at checkout for a discount. The link is in the description. What is going on, guys? Tim here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory. So before we get into the gameplay, for which there is a fair bit of it, I want to show you the team that I'll be using through the gameplay rather than you trying to guess what it was. So yesterday, I think I did the Verratti SBC. The days merge, they really do. Had to take Dembele out of the team. I think I talked about this, to get the chemistry on certain players. I'm alright with it, even though I think it would be better if Dembele was in the team instead of Sterling. But I can't really do it. I mean, there might be a way to get it in there and certain players off chem. I'm alright with it. He can be on the bench. He can come on as a sub. He's done a job for me so far coming on as a sub, so it's fine. Hakimi is in the team. How the hell did you afford Hakimi, I hear you ask? Well, I bought him for 105k with a shadow. Didn't apply the shadow. Bought him with a shadow. He is very good. Big fan. Well worth the coins. Honestly, I was very apprehensive about buying him because even though he's got pace and a bit of dribbling, his other stats are decent, but it's just on paper he's not a 100,000 coin card in my opinion. But I mean, he's decent, but is that 100,000 coins? I don't think so personally. But you need him if you are going to link PSG players and you need a right back. So it is what it is. How did I get those coins? I was going to play playoffs and just use Dagba. And I thought, you know what? No, I'm not doing it. I refuse. I am going to do whatever it takes to get this guy. I could have invested and waited a little bit to see if prices went up. I could have tried to snipe cards and flip them or whatever. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to do what I know works and quickly. Because it does. It's a lot of clicking and moving and going and applying and listing and whatever it may be. But it moves quick. So, sold Bruno, 33,250. Could have sold him for 120k when I packed him. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. To be fair, he's done a job for me in the team. I don't think the record persists. But he did a job for me when we had him. De Jong, again, cost me 111k. Sold him for 43. But again, I had my fill of him. I was looking at position changes and position modifiers. And bought Fred as a striker for 1,000 coins. And sold him for 2k as a striker. You can't really buy him as a CDM, convert him up and sell him for a profit because the CDM to CM card costs far too much money. So forget it before you even think about doing it. Been testing silver managers. I'm not sure. Jury's still out. And then what I was doing is what I've shown you before. Go buy certain nation managers, change them to certain leagues and sell them for a profit. Simple as that. Buying this guy for about anywhere between 200 and 400 coins. I would say 450 at a push, and then the league cards, some of them you buy for 250, 300 at most, and then you sell them on. So I'm making anywhere between 5 to 800 coins profit each card, essentially. I mean, in some instances you can make nearly 1,000 coins. That was 1,000 coin profit, but anywhere between 5 and 900 coins for these, and I did that all the way. I've deleted some, obviously. But I did that all the way to 105,000 coins. Bought Hakimi, and what the coins I have now is match coins and some other things that have been selling as well. So like some other ones I had left over because I didn't do just enough. I did. That one sold for 900 because I didn't put a league on him. I just sold him as is. I sniped him. I was looking for English managers and I sniped him for 200 and I sold him for 900 because I already had a few listed, had a few in the unassigned, and I thought I'll just try and flip him quickly because I got him so cheap. And there he is. So, yeah, got 3 left to sell because it's the weekend now or Friday and people are building their teams for champs and such. They should sell in... I mean, they should sell on this cycle, but if they don't, then they should sell today, theoretically, because people will, like I said, will be building their teams, and hopefully they release a decent La Liga player today or a decent German player that people want to get into their teams, and then they'll go and look for these managers to help with chemistry and such. But yeah, there it is. Let's get into the gameplay. So, with that team that you saw a second ago, we headed into champs, or qualifying for champs, rather. So, We need 5 wins from 9 games. A lot of people are hoping... Look at that for a goal. That's ridiculous. A lot of people are hoping that they're going to change the way qualifying works for next season. Honestly, I can't see them changing anything. People will moan about it, and they'll moan about it, and then all of a sudden you don't hear anything about anyone moaning about anything, and EA have got away with it, and that's going to be the end of it. I genuinely don't think they'll change a single thing. Arnautovic off the bench to seal us the win in our first game. I think he got 1 goal, 1 assist off the bench. The first goal was obviously in this game, where you could argue I didn't deserve to win. And then I think he got an assist in this game to help us win as well. Actually got a pretty decent start. I love Hakimi. What a ball that is to Raheem Sterling. Good ball into Kante. Nice into Bernardo Silva, who has just as good a right foot as he does his left, in all honesty. He scores a lot of goals for me with that right foot. I don't really understand it, because some of them are like a little bit outrageously good as well. Like, he really shouldn't be scoring them. So, some comments. Sophie says that she finally qualified for champs, and it's the last one of the season, so congratulations. It's a shame there's no Ronaldo or anything in this week's Team of the Week. For us, though, there we go, there's an Arnautovic's assist, because this, ladies and gents, is going in. For us, Marquinhos, who is the best player in this week's Team of the Week, in my opinion, is perfect. He is the card that I would choose to upgrade the team next, because even though Kimpembe does a good job, we lost 2 in a row, by the way. Point of showing you the gameplay, because I didn't get slapped. To be fair, I felt like I deserved to win both games, but I not deserved as in, the game screwed me or my opponent screwed me. I screwed myself. I made mistakes. I gave the ball away. I was doing some stupid things, and I deserved to lose them, but I knew I could win them, if that makes sense. Anyway, so Marquinhos is the player that I want from Reds this week, if we can qualify, because we went 2-0, then we were back to 2-2, and then I could just feel myself crumbling under the pressure. But then I started playing a little bit better. There's another good goal there from Bernardo Silva. I'm so glad I did that SBC. Like, a few times this year, some people have questioned me doing certain SBCs, or you'll regret doing him, you'll regret doing him. Benzema, I don't regret doing him, but I don't think I'll ever use him again. So if EA do release an SBC for a player that I think works in the team or that I want, I am probably going to give Benzema up in it. And Paul Pogba as well, because I haven't given him up yet. But I genuinely don't see him playing ever again for me. So it is what it is. Raphael asks, will EA release League SBCs this year? Apparently, yes, in the next few days, according to certain leaks and things. Obviously, you've got to take everything with a pinch of salt. You can't read into leaks too much, just in case, because EA do change their mind. Mbappe flashback was meant to come, and then it didn't, so you just never know. But yeah, apparently, as Dudek does what Dudek does, apparently League SBCs are coming within the next week or so. And there's the man himself after saving one of the best, one of the best saves you'll ever see in that cup final. But every time I save, or every time Dudek saves a penalty, you can bet your bottom dollar I'm going to show you a clip of Istanbul, because obviously that's why he's in the game. I would say there are rumours. To be fair, I don't know. Someone said to me that there are rumours. I looked for them and I couldn't find any, so you might be talking absolute nonsense. But apparently EA might be putting Peter Crouch into the game. I don't see it personally. This game, right? This game, I should have scored 9 goals. And I'm not even exaggerating. To be fair, you could even bump that up to 12. Legitimate chances that the goalkeeper pulled saves out of his arse. I tell you what, I have never seen a goalkeeper perform to the standard of Hugo Lloris in this game. I swear, I should have been home dry, the game was dead and buried, and then this happened, which makes it look like I got really lucky, because the first goal we scored with Mane, we get really lucky for a bounce off the keeper and it comes back to him. But look at that expected goals, 8.2 XG. Yes, he's had a lot of shots himself, but look where his shots are on the left compared to where mine are on the right. All of mine are within the penalty area. All this guy kept doing was trying to score finesse goals from the edge of the box. And they were pathetic efforts, because, of course, the game isn't like that anymore. First week, he probably would have battered me. But for whatever reason, Hugo Lloris just would not give it up. And yeah, this guy, for the final game, got really lucky with his goal, I think, because he managed to just run straight through my defender. But I kept my composure. I mean, I'm not saying, just because I keep saying, oh, other people are getting really lucky, I know I'm getting lucky as well. That's just the way it is. It swings and roundabouts. But I do feel like I've gone from being a bad, incompetent player to someone who knows how the game mechanic works now. And I am very confident going into every game. The only reason I think I'll ever lose games, bar the odd opponent who is just clearly better than me, is my own mental state. I'll go into it and I'll almost force myself to lose. I'll crumble under the pressure. I hate qualifying. I don't like it at all. But it is what it is. We're there now. I'm happy to go 4 wins this week. I'm going to go to 8 if I can, don't get me wrong. But if I fail, I fail. It is what it is. If I actually go to 9 wins, I get a 100k pack from Milestones. So there's that. But we have packs to open. Marquee matchups complete. That is 5 packs, as well as the 3 packs that we had from qualifying. I gave the last win away, by the way. Took my Wrexham team in, and I gave it hell for all of 20 seconds, and he scored. Mainly because my goalkeeper was by the corner flag having a cup of tea. And there it is. So, nothing with... I mean, I'm not doing that. I could, and it's probably not that difficult. I just can't be asked, if I'm honest, for a 75 rated plus pack. They have been quite good to me this year, to be fair, but I'm not going to do it. I've sold 2 more things. I should have got rid of the transfer list so that I know what's actually sold. So both of those German managers have sold. As you can see, they're not there anymore. It's just the Brazilian one, and they've added to, I think, those 2 there. Yeah, probably. So that puts us up to 9,600. I spent about 600 coins doing marquee matchups. I will get rid of this, actually. Clear the sold. Done. Gone. Don't think I've got anything at the end that I've listed and failed to sell. No, it's all sort of fodder ready to go back in to SBCs and such. From what I've seen so far of Rule Breaker Team 2, there isn't actually anything that I want. I wouldn't mind packing Haaland from this set, and I really want Trent. Trent would improve over... What's his name? Can't remember his name. Kyle Walker. I think Kyle Walker is actually a very good centre-back in this game. He works very, very well in that sort of 3 at the back formation. But I think Trent would just be that much better again. So that's the player that I want. If I could pack a rule breaker, it would be Trent. If I could pack a second rule breaker that isn't Trent, then it would be Haaland to have on the bench, because I've seen and heard some very good things. I'm going to open them now, like I said, because I'm not that bothered about Team 2 yet. And we're going to have some sort of rewards. What was the rewards? Champs. We're going to have some sort of champs rewards, whether we lose all 20, win 4, whatever. There we go. In form. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. It is Lozano, not the Lozano you want to see from a Team of the Week pack. To be fair, for an 80 rated card, he's not terrible. All these packs are tradable as well, so we can discard him if we want for the coins. And given how dire the coin situation is right now, I think I will oblige. So, I mean, yeah. Bye-bye. 6'1" though. I mean, it's got some height. Got some height. The Jumbo Gold packs have been quite good to me, you know. If they ever put them in the store, I'd be tempted to buy them with coins. Not that I've got enough coins to buy one right now, but up to 19k, I like it. Prime Electrum with an 80 plus guarantee. That doesn't have a guarantee. That's an 81 plus. And for some reason, none of these have a guarantee. I just don't understand it. Gold Players pack up next. One rare card in here. Be Trent. It's not. It is rare. It's Spanish. It's a centre-back. It's Villarreal. It's going to be, what's his name? Yeah, Pau Torres. For some reason, I think I would have said Pau Lopez. Don't know why. Whew. I mean, I just want to be able to build the coins back up now. I would love to pack something useful, but just building the coins up is what I really want to do. So if we could just pack something worth 10k, Just another inform would be nice, just to get us back up there to like 30,000 coins or something. That's going to be Bakayoko. I just used him in the marquee matchups SBC as well, so I can replenish the club. I'm expecting an icon SBC at some point as well. Some people have said that... let's do this Prime Electrum. 80 plus guaranteed. Some people have said that Swaps is coming soon. Don't know. Might just be an SBC. Unfortunately, we are going to get Pulisic there. It was an 80 plus. We've been given an 82, and he is a duplicate, so it's not fantastic. I'll put all them in the transfer list. I'll sort them out after. I'm sure there'll be some sort of SBC released over the next couple of days that was going to mean me chucking all these cards in anyway. Rare Mix Players Pack is a guaranteed 81 plus, but I'm going to open these first, I think, because there's no guarantee on them. 25Ks have been horrific for me this year, and they are continuing with tradition. It's Ronaldo! It's Nani. It's Ronaldo from another life, unfortunately. Is Hutchinson selling? Not really. I will just try and get him gone for 500. Is Nani selling? No, not really. I'll keep him. See what happens. These two 25Ks, of course, came from qualifying, so they are essentially there to give you a reward for qualifying, but also to potentially help you build a better team ready for champs. We get ourselves a board. It is Højbjerg. I think I used him recently in an SBC, so he will go back into the club. I used Max as well. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let me just get rid of these for like the bare minimum, because I know they aren't really worth much more than the bare minimum. I think I just sold one. He's probably not worth keeping either, but I will because he's 80 rated. All that can go into the club. And then we're down to our final pack. It's a shame, but it's just the way it is. We've packed one inform, which I am quite pleased with. Takes us back up to nearly 20k. Rare Mixed Players Pack to finish. Why have I left the Rare Mixed? Because we are guaranteed an 81 plus. So we are guaranteed better than anything we've packed so far. Apart from the Højbjerg pack, but to be fair, he's not worth anything anyway. Can we get something decent? It's a rule breaker. It's Spanish. It's a cam. It's David Silva. 87 rated David Silva. That's why I kept the pack till last. I don't think he's going to be worth an awful lot, but that is a very good card to have off the bench, no? Is it not? I mean, he's tradable, to be fair, so I could actually sell him. If he's worth more than, I don't know, 30k, then I probably will sell him. But that is not bad. He might not even be the 81 plus. Never know. Never know. Could have Messi in here. For 1 second. Oh my god. For 1 second I actually thought, Jesus, we have Messi in here. We don't. It's Angel Di Maria. I'm actually really glad David Silva came out first, because that would have killed me. My team right now, apart from Kimpembe going into Marquinhos, I can't believe that, Messi and Ronaldo are the only two real natural upgrades for me to get, bar that Marquinhos. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. You son of a gun. How much is David Silva selling for? Oh dear. So, yeah, he's like 20, 25k or something. So, I won't sell him. I'll keep him for now. He's got a 2-star weak foot. What was he? 5'8", and he's only got 81 agility. I don't even know if he would be a good super sub. I genuinely don't think I'd bring him off the bench. I'll keep him anyway for now. I cannot believe these cards are so cheap. I really can't. But I'll keep him for now. Chances are, if EA continue with what they've been doing to the SBCs, let me put that into the club and go show you what I mean about those upgrades. If EA continue to do what they've been doing with the SBCs, chances are you'll need a rule breaker for one of the SBCs next week, and it may even be that it's in a higher rated team, so David Silva's price could potentially go up to 30, 35, and then I'll just consider getting rid of him. But for now anyway, there it is. Now, Kimpembe into Marquinhos, whether it be the standard, the inform, the red, who knows, that's a natural upgrade. Then we're at a point where we swap Rashford for Ronaldo and Sterling gets swapped for Messi. At the moment, bar icons, that is the only improvement I can really see in this team. Kyle Walker, it's not perfect, but to be honest, apart from Trent's rule breaker card, I can't see another player that can come in there and do the same job in a 3 at the back formation. He is my central centre-back, because I always put the fastest one in the middle, because the over-the-top through ball means that he can go through the middle, get there before the over-the-top through ball gets there, and then he's able to defend. And if he can hold up the ball carrier for long enough, it will allow Kimpembe or Van Dijk, depending on which side the runner is on, to come back and defend that ball across. It works. I can see goals, sure, but it does work. So you need someone fast in the middle. And Kyle Walker does a job beautifully. So until I can either get Trent or they release a card for this position which gives me better chemistry, I'm just going to keep Kyle Walker there. So Kimpembe into Marquinhos, and then honestly the only 2 upgrades I can see at the moment is going to be Messi and Ronaldo. I know it sounds stupid, but that's just the way it is. Messi isn't actually that expensive. And I know I'm going to say the amount now and you're like, what? You don't think that's that expensive? Messi is around 6 to 650. Which, yeah, it's a lot of coins, and I don't have anywhere near that amount of coins. But to get to 650,000 coins, it's not actually that. It's not that far-fetched to be able to either trade there, pack a couple of cards to get me there, or just earn rewards over time and get me there that way. So at the moment, yeah, I'm on 20k. I know, but if I sold Arnautovic, and I sold that David Silva we just picked up, sold the Di Maria that I just picked up, that I really wish was Messi. Can you imagine if it was? That would have changed the whole game. It would have, wow, it would have been insane. But yeah, if I was to sell all them, I'll be on like 100,000 coins or something. And then if I decided to sell Mane, I'm on 300,000 coins, and then we're halfway there. And I've only sold 3 players, so you know, it can be done, and it will be done. I think I would prefer to pick up Messi next, before Ronaldo, but it does depend on what EA do with SBCs. It depends on pack luck and all the rest of it. We were close to packing Messi. In fact, I may even say in this video I nearly packed Messi, because I nearly did. I called it and it was close. It was just the wrong name. That's all it is, wrong name. That's the team going into champs. Fingers crossed we can get 8 wins, we can get red Marquinhos, and then we really are cooking. We will be at that point then. And I haven't been there for a while. In fact, I don't think I've been there at all this FIFA, but we will be at that point where if we do get a red Marquinhos, we are glass ceilinged until EA release some better cards, because otherwise, it is, like I said, it is just Messi and Ronaldo. Let me know how you get on. If you haven't qualified yet, but you're still trying, let me know how you get on when you finish. If you have qualified and you've gone into champs, how have you started? If you have enjoyed this video, though, do me a favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for new, and until the next time, goodbye.